Welcome back. I am Rob, and today is week 2, day 3 of the slow burn program. As always, make sure that you do your warm-up before we start today, and then go ahead and take a look at that core exercise, the McGill Crunch that you'll pair with our Turkish Getup. Alright, so we're going to do our Turkish Getup the same exact way we did last week, except we're going to add one extra rep to the right side and one extra rep to the left side for a total of 4 reps on each side of the body. If maybe you didn't do day 3 last week, or you just don't remember how to properly do the Turkish Getup, that's alright. Let's go ahead and demo. So if you remember, there were 5 easy steps. So we're going to start lying on our back. Step 1, arm and leg are going to come up. Step 2, come up to your hand. Step 3, bring this leg underneath you. 4, come to a lunge. And then 5, you're going to stand all the way up. Just as with every skill exercise we do, make sure you pair it with your core exercise. For the Turkish Getup, you have 4 total reps to do, and the McGill Crunch, you only have 3 total sets. So you can mix in that extra rep on each side of the body wherever you want when you're supersetting the 2 exercises. For our circuit today, we have a Tabata. Well, we have 2 Tabatas. The first one, we're going to pair a clamshell with a plank jack, and then the second one, we're going to do a glute bridge with a 2-second hold at the top. Remember, for the Tabatas, it is 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. So if you have either a phone or an interval training app, I suggest using that. It'll be the easiest way to keep track of time as you go through the workout. So for the first Tabata, the clamshell, you're going to start on your right side first. Both knees are going to be bent, lying on your side. And all you're going to do is take this knee that's on top and bring it towards your butt, bring it towards the sky. So you're just going to go to the top, hold it for a second, and back down. You'll do the 20 seconds of that on the right side, then go to plank jacks, and then switch to the left side. So you just alternate right and left with those clamshells. But before you do that, for the plank jack, all we're going to do is be in a plank position or a push-up position. So we're going to be up here on our hands, make sure our back is flat. Your hands should be right underneath your armpits. And just like for a jumping jack, when you go out like this, we're not going to move our arms, so don't worry. All you're going to do is move your legs. So they're going to start in an inside position and go out and then in, and you're just going to go back and forth for those 20 seconds. Like I mentioned earlier, rest 10, and then switch sides for your clamshell. All right, so for our second round of our Tabata, we have a glute bridge. The only caveat for this is that we're going to hold each rep of the glute bridge for 2 seconds. So if we want to look at a normal glute bridge, we're going to be lying flat on our backs. Our knees are going to be bent. When we push our hips up off the floor, we want our pressure to be through our heels and our shoulders. We want to keep our core tight so it doesn't sag underneath us. You want your whole low back and some of your mid back to come up off the floor. Just bring those hips up towards the ceiling. But remember, we're going to add our 2-second hold at the top, so it'll look a little bit more like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Remember that a Tabata should be as many reps as we can do within those 20 seconds. And even though we're slowing down and holding for 2 seconds at the top, don't cheat yourself. Make sure you go through the full exercise as prescribed. And that is it for week 2, day 3 of slow burn. If you guys had any issues, make sure you send me an email, comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time.